Hi, welcome to rmwraps. My name's Ray Miller, and today I'm going to be showing you, it's kind of a tough area. So I have a customer, it's not this kind of fridge, but there is a unit that they cannot pop off, or the handle cannot pop off, so it's going to be challenging to do. So I said, okay, hold on, let me make a video for you. And so I'm kind of doing my best for customer service to get this. And this print right here is just it's a misprint from the shop, and I just hate wasting things. So you can see it's just it's an older print that we haven't used, and I'm just going to use this for demonstrations only. So bear with me. So on a lot of prints we do, we have basically a black dot here and here, or a white dot, or something that stands out a little bit, and that indicates basically the corners of these doors, maybe here and here and here. And when it's curved like this, I usually cut the backing, as you can see, up and down, 1-inch strip, so it makes it easier to install. But on this one, it's going to be more challenging, and I'm just going to show the customer how, this is the way I would actually tackle it. So what I would do, I would bring, okay, so what I would bring down is, I would bring the strip down, if you can see this, there you go, about 4 or 5 inches down that way. Same thing with this right here. So I would bring this down and about same distance, because the reason why, because of this guy right here. Okay, so what I would do is I could probably look for the little dots right here in the corner. Oops, sorry. Little dot right here in the corner, and kind of walk it in and see exactly where it's at. So kind of, I'm guesstimating. Okay. So the strip is right here. So I'm kind of leaving this down alone, and I'm just barely tacking it on right here, about 1 inch of tacking on, and I'm kind of making sure it's up as high as I can want it to be. Okay, so let me go, just gonna tack it on right here. Okay, I'm kind of going to see if I can eyeball it, making sure it goes right where it needs to be. And granted, this is, I'm getting more extreme. If you can't remove this handle, this is how I would tackle it, and do it this way. Oops. Okay, making sure it's looped all the way around. If it's not exactly where you need to be, so move it around, tack it on right here. I'm usually tacking on 1 inch right here. Make sure it's level down here. Pulling it off, pulling it back on. Okay, now how this is relaxed, it's not touching this right here, the handle. I'm going to go in the back end. I'm trying to get out of the way. So grab that strip. Okay. And just kind of walk your way down. Okay, now it's tacked on. So what I'm doing right now, I'm making sure it goes all the way around. Same thing all the way around. Okay. Grab your squeegee, and this is what you're going to get with all your orders and everything, a squeegee and knife. And this is we actually design and print these squeegees in-house. Follow the arrows. If you follow these arrows, you'll have a less chance of air bubbles in there. Now on this one, how it's curved like this, just take the door off, or the backing off, and make it at an angle, just enough. And just, you're walking your way in. And if you get any air bubbles in it, not a big deal. Pull it off. It's like what you're seeing right here. Try it again. So what you're doing is you're walking it right up to this guy right here. Okay, let's go on this side next. Hopefully this helps you out. I try to figure out how many times I can, or what I can do for customer service, and every job or every print or every fridge is just a little bit different. Okay. We got a little crease down here. Let's pull it off. Put it right back down. Okay. Now the tough part's right here. Now you're going to get a crease or a cut line right here. There's nothing you can do about that because you can't take this thing off. I mean, if you take this off, that'd be great. You have more, it'll look a little bit better and everything. Okay, so what I would do, go like right in the middle part right here. Let's get a little closer than that. Here. And I'm actually shoving this way up here. Bring it down just a little bit. And I'm going to go right in the middle. Cut straight down, just what you're seeing right here. Okay? Now, what I call walking it on. I'm going to go right up to the edge again. And I can see where the corner is at right about here. So I'm going to cut like right here. Okay, same thing. You take your knife and you're cutting it, and just take your time. And just kind of cut right where the edge is at, and just keep on walking it in. There's that one cut right there. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. And the same thing. Okay, so same thing. Get underneath. See where it's at. Cut basically straight down. Bring the vinyl up right to the edge. Get right up to the edge right here. And here. There you go. Okay, so you need to now walk it in. Oh, another note you can do, if you want, put blue tape on the back side of this right here so the vinyl doesn't stick as well. And that's one little trick. Okay, same thing. We're going to just kind of walk your way in. I'm just cutting right up to the edge, as you can see right here. Okay, this is where it needs to connect. And this, you can actually take a heat gun to this, or just kind of make sure it just overlaps just enough. Here. Just play around with it, you'll get it. Okay, that's where the crease mark is at. So after that is done, you do the last cut. Okay. Now on there, the customer I'm doing this for, it's up a little higher, so you can just go straight up, and work your way that way. But this is one technique, doing it this way. And granted, it's not the best way to do it. I mean, every handle that has its ways to get it. Oh, another thing is right up here, this edge right here. So what you do is you can use a heat gun to sink it in. A lot of times I use my fingernail. So you just kind of do the fingernail thing. Take your knife along the edge. Okay. And then when you go around the edges, that's another thing right there. It's not too hard to do around the edges. So it's kind of, you walk your way. I just use my hands. You walk right in and just kind of cut a little bit at a time. It loosens up the vinyl a little bit, or softens up the vinyl. It's pretty black in there. They get the idea. Okay. Same thing. You can kind of feel where the edge is at. Just cut right or down. There we go. See how it's kind of walking in now? Same thing. Okay, if you learn anything, give me a shout out, comment. Just leave inputs right there. Let's just put it up perfectly right there. If you learned a little trick like this, and if you want to make a plot, what a plot is basically is a tip jar. And any of the chip jars that I'm going to do or get, I'll just dump it right back into the business or the camera business, so I can invest in more cameras and audio and lighting and everything. So that's. Thank you for watching. And if you learned anything, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or like again, this is only a quick demonstration because the customer is waiting for me to show her this video so she can actually apply this wrap onto the subject. And again, this is only scraps of vinyl, and I'm just showing you a quick demonstration on how to go around a subject that is more challenging to go around. And other than that, if you want to contact me, you can contact me at 208-696-1180. Email me at rmwraps@gmail.com. Go to the rmwraps website. You can see a lot more fridge wraps, door wraps, mini fridge wraps, and there's going to be starting to get more unique stuff coming shortly. So stay tuned, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks. See you around.